¿Qué hay, gente que sintoniza las plataformas de metalmemesmx? Yo soy Frank Jiménez, vocalista de Awaken Serenity y host del podcast Frank Zulus Meditations. El día de hoy les traigo la cuarta edición de Metal Meditations, que son las entrevistas internacionales para el canal de metalmemesmx. El día de hoy les traigo una banda que se encuentra en la lejana Rusia, más específicamente en San Petersburgo. Ellos son SHININGSTAR, banda de death metal sinfónico. Ya tienen algunos sencillos en las plataformas musicales. Creo que hoy van a anunciar cuándo sale su disco. Y no se lo pierdan. Exclusivamente en Metal Memes MX. Well, I know you, Luca. We've been talking for like around 2 years, something like this. We both are metal singers.
Yes.
What's the name of your bandmates?
What's the name? Okay, let me introduce my band, SHININGSTAR.
Yeah.
This is Alexander, our composer and our guitarist.
Nice.
And Alexei, he's our drummer and
back vocalist, actually.
Back vocalist and director of this band and producer and everything.
And actually founder and our leader.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
great.
Me, Luca, just Luca, I'm a singer in SHININGSTAR.
Great. So it's only you three guys? Like, it's only you?
Yeah.
Yes, we have a bass player, but he is a session
for the live
member.
show, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And on the records, I record bass actually in the studio.
Oh, you're in the studio right now, aren't you?
It's our rehearsal base, actually.
Oh, okay.
Rehearsal,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, rehearsal rooms are great. I need one for my band too.
And do you have it or no?
No, we don't. We usually
You just rent?
Yeah, we rent sometimes. We used to have one, but it's kind of complicated right now. Some of our band members left the band, so we are like adjusting right now. So
yeah, when you have a drum set and a lot of stuff, it's really comfortable to have a rehearsal room because you don't need to have your bags every time.
Yeah, the rehearsal room it's very important, and the drum set it takes like 80% of the room every time. So that's mostly the problem.
And we know because we always help him to
drummers have to be helped always because wouldn't be fair to let them take charge of everything.
Yep.
So tell me, how did you guys came up with this symphonic metal idea? I'm actually a big fan of this style of metal. Like Epica, it's one of my all-time favorite bands, like top 5 of my favorite bands. So I was listening to your songs. They're all singles right now, right? Like you don't have like a full album out yet, but the singles are.
It will be released at autumn. In October.
I think October, November.
Yeah.
We just
full length. Yeah. Full length album. Yeah.
We just need how to say it, we just wait information from our label about the date of release, and so we will make announcements soon. I hope so.
Yeah, what's the name of this record label?
Time to Kill.
Time to Kill, it's Italian
from
label.
Europe. Italy.
Oh, great. That's cool. And so all of these singles you have will be on this album, right?
Yeah.
Plus, I guess more songs.
Yeah. No, not more songs, but there will be some instrumental tracks. Actually, only orchestra, intro and outro, and bonus tracks. Yeah, it will be orchestral tracks of our singles.
Oh, that's good. Well, I've been listening to your singles, guys. I think they're good. They're really good.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you.
I listen well, Shining Queen of the North Star and Fire Wind
Yeah,
Water Earth when they came out, and I like them a lot.
Oh,
And well, but
thank you.
then I listened to At the Edge of the Universe, and my mind was blown. Like that's a really good song. And one of
Thank
my
you.
I tend to question like why do you guys think like this song it's because I watch well I saw this song it's the most listened on Spotify, and I usually ask like why do you think that, but I think I know the answer because the song is really good. So I think I'll change the question to how did you guys came up with this song? How did you compose it? Because it has a lot of like details that make the riffs of the song really good and stuff like this, like some really special notes I can like detect on the guitars.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, so how did you came up with this song?
Actually, uh, as a musician, I think everybody musician thinks so. Actually, uh, good song, it's a matter of luck, and you
Mm.
can never tell what song will be good. Actually, I think we just do our work,
Yeah,
and it's just, I think it's luck. Yeah, we trying our best in every song, but some song, good ideas, good ideas of every members, and so
and I know that Alexander and Alexei just tried to find our special notes, our special melodies, or something that people can. When you listen some popular bands, you always know that this notes I remember because this is their speciality or something like this.
yeah,
So we try to find this, and I think we had already.
yeah. Yeah, I think
yeah. So actually, I think that the main factor that at the edge of the universe is a good song is we are trying to do our best in every song.
yeah,
But in some songs, everything is, как получается сказать.
well,
The result.
I forgot to say, but you guys are well, you're Russians, you're from St. Petersburg, so yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why you're looking for words. I forgot to mention this to the audience. Like you guys are from Russia, so yeah, yeah, don't worry, man. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like I think this
yeah. It's
is your
some.
essence.
We actually make our songs like a constructor.
Oh,
Everybody has their own ideas, and actually for the edge of the universe, the bass and some rhythmics was made by Alexei,
mm,
and I just trying to like open it in a musical way, in orchestra way, and so the result is at the edge of the universe. I think we didn't make it like special. It's just luck. But the
okay,
main, I think, idea in the edge in the song "Edge of the Universe," it's pretty simple actually, and has some musical colors. So simple plus some melody, some music, and we
yeah, yeah,
got good songs, I think. And
yeah.
what do you think? You said that you have an idea why
Sorry.
at the age of university. You said that you have an idea why at the age of the universe is good song.
Oh well, like I don't know. I love it. Like I listened to it and I was like, okay, this is a really good song. And I think in my like point of view, like my own point of view, I think it's because it expresses your essence as musicians really good, like your own essence as a band, like it's your thing, right? Like you listen to it and it's like, okay, these guys sounds like this, like it's you. Like, for example, I think I like this song a lot because although I've been listening to metal all my life, this song has something like I've never listened before, and I can tell.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yeah, like I can tell, like it's your essence, like it's your band essence, it's your notes, it's the way you play them, it's the order you use to play them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, in our first singles here, we tried to do something unusual and to do our style of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually was an idea. Yeah.
So, well, I heard you saying like you manage like this orchestral part and stuff like this. So another one of my questions was gonna be like, usually bands that play this style of metal, like symphonic death metal music, they're actually large bands, like 7 people in there and stuff like this. And what amazed me, it's only you, it's only the three of you. So do you make all these like orchestral parts on keyboard, or how do you manage this symphonic part of the song?
And yes, some ideas I play on keyboard, and I'm searching some good melodies, good chords on the keyboard. But I think that main music is coming from like my imagination and my head. I really like some classical composers, Rachmaninoff, Debussy, Ravel, many of them, and I think it's the base of our orchestra. It's just some classical bass, and so I'm using keyboards and computer actually. Like no, it's like scores.
Yeah. Well, it sounds really good. Yeah,
Thank you.
I like it a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
We would
Uh,
like to have a real orchestral
In
in
future,
the
yeah,
studio. Yeah,
it
but
would
would
be
be
really
nice.
interesting actually.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's really expensive, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I can
but
imagine.
in future we have these plans.
So, well, I was gonna ask you, have you guys played live, like a live show in front of people?
We had one
Yeah,
Live
because I
at the
show,
can
yeah,
moment,
imagine,
yeah.
like
because
with
It's
COVID.
because
pandemic.
of pandemic, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We just was founded at August on 2020, and so pandemic is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tough time,
Yeah,
and we
we are ready for live show, and we're waiting for it actually.
Yeah.
yes, a
Yeah.
lot.
It,
But we concentrated to record all our singles, our first debut album, and recorded a lot of videos.
Oh
So
yeah.
we concentrated on this, and now we are ready to the live shows.
Yeah. I miss live shows too.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I have this band, like these guys, Awaken Serenity,
Yeah, I
and
know.
we miss the stage so much because yeah, we haven't been able to play since this thing started, and it's complicated. And think it's all around the world. Like I'm in Mexico, and you guys are on Russia, and um, we have like the same problem, right? Like
The same,
that's so
absolutely the
strange.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, we are all
And
together in this.
yeah,
Actually, yeah, it's make us remember that we are united actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. Because like until like last month, they started like opening venues here in Mexico, and so there's been a few events, but I'm not so sure. Like there's still there's still a lot like to work on this pandemic thing, and I mean I love like to have festivals back and stuff like this, but I'm also like I wouldn't like to say scared, but I'm like a little bit trippy about going to these places with like a lot of people. And
Mm,
yeah, and
yeah.
it's been kind of a break for music, but I think we're almost out, so I hope I hope you guys can play live. I hope we can play live soon.
Yeah, we hope everybody will play live soon. Yeah, actually.
And do you have foreigner band in Mexico right now?
Like coming
With some
from other
tours.
places?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
or
I
only
don't think so.
Mexican bands?
Yeah, I don't
Just
think.
only
Well,
local bands,
Yeah.
yeah, can play live.
yeah, well, I've seen local bands playing like in really small gigs, but I think
Mhm.
other artists like I don't know. Like, I think Dua Lipa. Do you guys know
Yeah,
this girl?
yeah.
Well,
No.
she came and played like a month ago in in like a pop festival here in Mexico. So it wasn't metal, but well they did this event, and I think they did great because one friend of mine that she actually works on the metal scene. She promotes bands from all over the world, and somehow she managed to get into that event, and she told me like it was good, and I think nobody got sick and stuff like this, but yeah, only I think like really big artists can play right now, and some of
Yeah.
the Mexican scene too, but on really small gigs.
Yeah, but I see that a lot of people miss a lot about gigs, and I think the whole world will be crazy soon.
Yeah,
And actually, I think, uh, if to be honest, music is, uh, we make music just to play live. It's the main
yeah,
thing. To get together with people who loves your music,
yeah.
to see their faces, to give them energy and take their energy.
Oh yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. I miss that too.
but I hope that in the start of 2022 everything become good, and live shows will come back.
Yeah, I hope that too because yeah, we
Actually,
all miss gigs.
many big bands like Meshuggah and others, they just claimed that uh, they will be touring at in autumn of 2021.
Yeah, yeah. Some
So
bands. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
life is
No, go
coming
ahead.
back.
Yeah. I think the more time passes by, this thing it's getting more normal. And yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen bands like touring a lot. Like on the US, a lot of bands
Oh
are playing
yeah.
already because around like a month ago, I had on the show Jeremy Kling, who is the drummer for Venom Inc. and In Human Condition, and he told me like they have some gigs coming up, and I saw they already played live a few shows. I also talked to Michael Gilbert from Flotsam and Jetsam, like it's another
Yeah.
like big trash band, and he also told me like they were gonna tour like at the end of the year and stuff like this. So things are reactivating. So let's hope
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can go play out sometime soon. Well, so I also wanted to ask you, like, well, like I said on the beginning, I have been talking to you, Luca, for a while right now. Like we both are metal singers and stuff like this, so we go
Yay.
back and forth about that topic, and I know like more or less your history. I think you're a great singer. In my
Oh,
opinion, you're
thank you so much.
yeah. In my opinion, you're one of the best metal like harsh voices singer, female singer actually.
Yeah, we are like it.
Yeah,
With our
and
vocalist, yeah.
and well, because of that, I wanted to ask you guys, which are like your past music experiences, like other bands, like how did you guys came up? Like for example, you look at when did you said I want to be a metal singer, and you guys like I want to be a drummer and I
Well,
want to be a guitarist, and
actually, I
when did all that happen?
dream about being a singer since 6 years old, I think.
Oh,
I always sang in the shower, in the all family dinners and etc. But after I started listening metal music and realized that I become a metal singer soon. So
That's great.
this was really early. And what about you, Alexei?
Yeah, actually, my path is pretty simple. I was 12 and I heard Rammstein, and I make a decision for myself that I want big metal show, big metal music show.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
well,
and since then I start playing guitar, and actually I really like some virtuoso guitarists like Steve Vai,
oh,
Strani, Petrucci, etc. So
yeah, shout out
Sounds very
to those
Alexei?
impressive.
guys. Those are legends. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I
What
Uh,
like
about you?
oh sorry.
Lars Ulrich,
Oh yeah.
Metallica, one, the middle, как момент будет, the middle moment in this song, bass drum. Издает звук, как это сказать?
Okay, I just tell that Alexei was how was it? How old are you?
9.
Was 9 years old when
Oh.
he saw Metallica live.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Video.
Okay, video one.
Oh, the video of
Video
one.
of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
song one, yes. And in that moment, in the middle of the song, he saw how Lars
Ну, короче, там...
performed the
Там соло, yeah?
Нет, там на бочках он делал такой рисунок.
So there was some pretty good bass drum line. So Alexei was really astonished by this, and he liked it very much. So he
Oh,
started
yeah.
playing.
Now that's cool. Metallica was one of the first band like inspired me too. I think yeah, I also like I can resemble a lot with you guys because I also knew from very young age that I wanted to be part of a band, right? Like I started playing guitar, but I always knew like I loved singing. So well, right now I'm the singer of the band, and yeah, I knew it like from the beginning too. Like I was like 10 years old, and I remember watching on TV System of a Down playing BYOB and stuff like this, and I was like, okay, I
Yeah.
want to be like that. Yeah, so yeah, I can understand perfectly what you guys are saying. And
Yeah. So maybe every musician's path is starting in childhood. I
yeah,
think
yeah, I think so too.
it's
Like
when you get contact with music at teenage actually and childhood, and you have some feedback in your soul. I think it will be with you all your
yeah,
life till the
yeah.
end.
Yeah, it's like something awakens inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And well, another one of my questions would be like, how did you guys met each other, the three of you, and how did you were like, okay, we should form a band and we should play like this specific style of metal.
Actually, the main idea was from Alexei. It was his idea to make
Oh,
some band, and actually he had some vision of how it should be done, and he knew that Luca is good singer. I can do something with guitars and orchestra, and he said that let's do it, and we said okay, let's do it.
and
oh,
we worked in other projects together.
Yeah, and we have some experience in working together. Actually, I and Alexei, we had band Dark Matters. Yeah,
mm.
it's pretty heavy stuff.
Ha.
Yeah, and we think that maybe we can do something more pop-like music, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah, we wanted to create something crazy, like sympho metal plus deathcore plus what kind of a lot of heavy
Stuff, yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
yeah. Well,
because we didn't hear from symphonic metal.
Yeah, I think that
Just
it isn't maybe some crisis, but I think that simple metal now is not so popular. Maybe not popular, but there is no many new band in that style of music. Yeah,
yeah,
and but we all really like symphony music, and for me, this was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this band, because I really like sympho stuff, some sympho composers, and I was thinking that we can do something new in that way.
yeah. I agree with you because, well, as I was telling you, like Epica it's been one of my favorite bands ever. Um,
oh,
I remember when I was younger, like I listened to Epica for the first time. Like their first songs were like kind of slow. Like they did have like death metal and stuff in this, but then they changed their style. Like I love them at the beginning, and then they evolved, and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Like they started like to implement some riffs with black metal on it, and they started to getting more faster and melodic and stuff like this. And I agree with you, like there will always be bands going out like we play symphonic metal or we play melodic death metal or we play whatever, right? But good bands, it's hard to find, and I think you guys are really good. Like I did like a lot
Oh,
your
thanks a
songs.
lot.
thanks.
We
And
really appreciate it.
oh no, you're welcome. Like yeah, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be telling, but I really do. And and yeah, man, I think it's important, like if you're gonna make a band and you're gonna release your music, it's important to know your essence, to know your instrument. Like I don't know, in the case of Luke and me, like to know your voice. In the case of Alexei, to know your drums, and or in your case, like to know how to do orchestra and stuff like this. It's important, and if you know you can do it right, I think it's important you show the world like you can do it. Like this is so cool, I can show it to everybody, right? And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
really
I
cool.
think so.
Yeah. And well, I have two questions left. um the first one
It
would
will be
be
surprise.
oh yeah,
Surprise.
the last one is the surprise one. But
Okay.
yeah, well, the first one would be like we on Awaken Serenity, we have this thing I like to call the composition ritual, which is how we compose music. Like for example, we sit and we all have, like I have a riff, and Martin, who is the other guitarist, have another riff, and then we came together, and then I'm like, hey dude, you gotta listen to this, and then I show it to him, and he's like, I like it, but maybe we can add these notes, or this other thing on the background of the music. And then we go to Memin, who's the drummer, and he's like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a blast beat on this part, and then I'm gonna change the tempo on this time and stuff like this. So my question would be, what's your composition ritual for making songs?
Production, music production process.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we have two ways. It's depend on that we have like two composers. It's me and Alexei. So if Alexei have some ideas, he show me it's like with his voice, like some thinking, some
Oh,
rhythmic stuff, two ta ta ta, something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that too.
Uh, everybody does this maybe.
Yeah, everybody does this,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and then we start creating riffs. And if I'm composing, I'm starting with riffs too, or maybe with some orchestra melodies.
Okay.
So then we are coming to rehearsal, our rehearsal with Alexei, and starting to create from riffs for each songs, trying in different ways, in different compilations. So when we have base of song with this structure, with riffs, I'm starting to do orchestra arrangement for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then I show it to Luca and Alexei. They say it's okay. We want some orchestra here, less orchestra here, some melody here. Yeah, and after some changes, we get to studio to record final guitars, final bass, final drums. Yeah, and then mix it with the orchestra.
oh, okay, okay. And well, this is for you, Luca. Do you write the lyrics and all the voices? Well, you
Uh,
told me Alexei does the background voices, but do you write the
yes.
lyrics and do you imagine like the voice? Like for example, like
Uh,
I'm gonna do some scream here and then I'm gonna change to clean voice on this other part. How's that?
well, Alexei wrote the lyrics,
Oh, okay.
and I work with arrangements, and Alexei too. We do it together because he is my vocal teacher
Ah, okay.
and he is my vocal producer too in another project. So, and in
Like
Shining Star, of course, too.
like in your Instagram,
So,
the hardcore chick.
no, I talk about Ether Undoing,
Oh,
my
oh
previous
yeah,
project. Yeah,
yeah, I remember.
all my, yeah, Alexei was recorded my vocal and was
Mm.
my vocal producer.
Oh, okay.
So we always work with arrangements together. Some ideas come from Alexei, some ideas from me, and I think two heads are better than one head.
Oh yeah,
Something
It's
like
called
this.
like synergy, I think.
yeah, synergy. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I like it. Yeah, yeah, and I also think two brains think better than one, and
Yeah, yeah,
it's cool.
right.
Like you can complement each other. Like you can be like, okay, you can do this right here, and then you are like, oh, okay, but maybe I can add
Yeah,
to that
yeah.
this and stuff like this. That's cool. And
Yeah, I think
well,
it's really important to have a vocal producer
yeah,
uh, who just listen
and who
from
knows how
the
to
other
sing?
side.
Yeah,
Yeah, and can help you with some trouble moments,
yeah, totally.
you know, some hard parts,
Yeah, and
especially.
I have some interesting thoughts about it. Actually, as a composer, I know how to work alone, and as a band member, I know how to work in band.
Yeah,
And I think that rock music, it's not about composer, it's about band. From the
yeah,
roots,
totally.
maybe.
Yeah, totally. Because you can come well, you can make a riff on your own or you can think of a melody on your own and stuff like this. And but when you share it with the band, they can complement it and make it even
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I understand that part. Because we do that all the time, right? Like for example, Martin will show me like this riff and then I'll go like, "Oh yeah, man, but you cannot like da 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 da." da," I
uh-huh,
don't know,
uh-huh,
like
uh-huh.
something like this, right? And he's like, "Oh, I like that note. Repeat it, repeat
Oh,
it, repeat
yeah,
it,
yeah,
and don't forget it, and don't forget because if you don't like take it on the moment, you can lose it. Like it goes away
yeah,
and it may never
yeah.
come back. So I'm like, oh yeah, I will
Actually,
repeat,
we're
repeat, repeat.
using smartphones. If you
Yeah,
have an idea, you should record it
yeah,
momentarily.
yeah.
Yeah.
We also have like a million riffs recorded on these things, and
Yeah,
then like we sit down and we listen to them, and then we are like, oh okay, maybe this one will be good mixed with this one, and we make like a mashup of riffs in there, and sometimes they went really good together, and sometimes they're like sometimes we see them, we're like, okay, maybe this is too forced, like this one with this one, they don't go well together, and so we separate them and we add another one and stuff like this. Like, it's crazy, but only musicians will understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, so the last question. So, well, I have this podcast, and I have this blooper section of things that happened randomly when we are recording, like some really unexplainable stuff. So my question would be, what's the craziest thing? Like, I always make this question. It's not really a surprise question. It's more like a question I always repeat on all these interviews. What's the craziest thing that has happened to you on the road or on this metal music path?
Is a question about band or about each other?
Well, it can be
Okay.
for the band,
Well,
or it
actually,
could
I
be
have
for
some
each of you.
really funny moment. Как стоит по-английски?
Shame.
And I was,
Shame
yeah,
on you.
it was shame totally. Actually, it was pretty big show, about maybe 1,000 listeners or something about that. Not very much, but so I was starting on guitar the song, and I started it 2 frets lower than I should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was totally shame, and it was like that I thought that at I ho- just stopped playing and started for begin in the right way on the right frets, but it was pretty nervous.
Yeah, well, but that's I mean, everybody could make that mistake. Like, I've seen like really big bands, like they start the song and, like, I don't know, 10 seconds later they're like, okay, we fucked up,
Well,
we're gonna
sorry.
repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they start again, and they make fun. Like, I think it's important, like when you're a performer of anything, like say music, say sports, say whatever, like it's important, like if you mess up, to know you're human and that we humans mess up all the time, and to acknowledge it and maybe make a little bit fun of it, and start again. Like, there's no problem, like we all can
Yeah,
make mistakes
yeah.
and stuff like this.
But I think it's you should have some stage experience to do
Yeah,
that,
of course.
because you should make some big mistakes and then you think, oh, it's not so scary.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's become not scary but funny.
yeah. Oh man, if I tell you every time we've messed up on stage. But funny thing, like, everyone that's a musician will notice, like they will be like, oh, this guy fucked up here. But a lot of casual fans, or people that are really big fans but that don't know music and stuff like this, they might not even notice, unless like you make like a
Oh,
really
something wrong,
noticeable
something was wrong.
mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's yeah, it's not a big deal to mess up if you acknowledge it, right? Yeah.
I know some stories about Alexei.
Okay.
What about you, Luca?
It's really hard to say because I don't know some words, but I had a moment when my dress was broken. I mean that
Oh.
I couldn't close here, you know, and I just needed to, if I know this word right, sew
Yeah.
just all my dress and going on stage like this.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I can imagine,
Yeah,
like,
but what should I do?
yeah, you could, yeah.
Everything was fine, so just okay. It's just simple life.
Yeah.
And about Alexei, I remember his story about he had a lot of tours in his life with different bands
Yeah,
in
Okay.
Russia.
he is the most experienced person in our band,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, in musical way.
And the most crazy story was when Alexei didn't sleep in the van because he just looked to the driver, because the driver always started
It
to
was
sleep.
actually he was sleepy.
The driver.
Yeah.
The
So
driver was sleeping.
driver,
Driver,
at
yeah.
night actually.
Oh,
And
shit.
Alexei didn't sleep.
Can sleep because of fear of
Yeah.
some accident or
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he always woke up the driver, and that's why the band came at home safely.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. That's real crazy because yeah, that's life and death matter. Like you cannot be sleeping while you're driving a band, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
actually,
crazy.
in Russia we have some problem with it, because if you have to on some minivan, not on the train, not on the plane, when you go by the road, we have really big ways actually to
Yeah.
come from one city to another.
Yeah.
Even in European part of Russia, it's take a long time to go to another city because of a long way.
Yeah, sometimes you
About
can spend
500 kilometers,
yeah.
600 kilometers, 1000 kilometers.
Yeah.
So you
Russia,
can
it's
drive
infinite.
8 hours and more.
Yeah, so but everything for the music.
Yeah, everything for the music, man.
Yeah.
Like we've traveled too. Here in Mexico, but Mexico is not as big as Russia. Like we also have places that are further away, right? Like we've gone play on this place called Querétaro. It's not so far from where we live, like around 3 hours, which is like I don't know, maybe 300 kilometers. And
Mm.
but we've drove on small cars and stuff like this on day, and then we went to this other place called San Luis Potosí. That was a little bit further. Well, it was it. Well, no, it was like 3 hours too, and but yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, Russia. It's a big country,
Yeah.
so yeah. I mean, if you're gonna play in the other side of the country, you have to take a plane because it's way too much
Yeah,
to drive.
yeah, it's on the way.
But
Yeah.
it's really expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Sometimes it's cheaper to have a flight in Europe than in
To make
another
a show, yeah.
city
Ooh,
in our country, inside the country.
yeah, yeah, big country. So, well, guys, I had a pleasure talking with you.
You had a
Yeah.
great pleasure too. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you too, guys. And well, another thing I always say, like, I hope I see you on the metal road. Like, I hope we can share stage someday.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
hope we
And
will see you in Russia.
oh, I'd love to go to Russia. Like, I've been in Europe before, but never in Russia. So yeah, I'd like that.
So maybe we will have some shows together. It will be great.
Yeah, it would be great, man. So anything else you want to add? Like, well, where can people find you? Like your social media? Well, Spotify, uh, Shining Star, YouTube.
Yeah, actually, we are on all platforms: iTunes, Spotify, YouTube,
Apple
Instagram.
Music.
Yeah, you can find us by Shining Star.
I love the name.
Thank you.
It's a good metal name too.
It
Yeah.
was idea actually of Alexei,
Oh,
and
really?
Yes.
we had like, maybe you know band Dragon Force.
Oh, yeah. Of course, I know them.
Yeah, it just words that power metal Dragon Force. It's like and we think that Shining Star, it's all about symphony metal. It's like Shining Star, symphony metal, something
Yeah. Oh, it
close.
sounds real good. Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
So
Like in fairy.
well, thank you so much, guys, and well,
Thank you.
I wish you a lot of success with the band. I think your songs are really good, and well, as I said, I hope I see you on the
Thanks a
metal
lot.
road someday. Oh, thank you.
Thanks a lot, and for your band too. I
Oh, thank you.
remember you have an awesome EP.
Oh yeah, if you wanna
Yeah,
look
yeah,
for it,
I saw
like
the
it's
cover behind you, the
yeah,
poster.
Beyond the Unknown. We play like melodic death metal if you wanna check it out. I always also
Yeah,
say
sure, I
like,
will.
oh yeah, I can send it to you if you want. And
Yeah, it would be great.
I have it on Spotify.
Ah,
so
oh,
I
great.
just,
Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you, Luca. And yeah, well, thank you for
Yeah, and actually,
listening.
thank you a lot, because it's in our pandemic time. It's just good feeling to have a talk with musicians in
Yeah.
another
from
from another countries, and to feel like really some uniting maybe.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah,
we live
yeah.
in times.
Thanks a lot.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. And we live in times where we can talk from one country to another. Really, like you guys are the ones by far that are the furthest away from me. Like I've done some interviews from people in the United States, from people. Well, the last time I had a former Silosis guitarist,
Mhm.
Richard Sananiri. He was on the UK, and well, he was far away. But you guys are the furthest
Yeah, a little bit
people I
further. Yeah.
yeah. So, well, thank you so much. I had a blast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And, well,
Have a
I hope
good
I see you later.
day, everyone.
Yeah, have a good day
Yeah, have a good day.
or night.
Day.
Or
yeah,
night.
a day.
Well,
Yeah.
here's still here's
Lunchtime.
almost 1 p.m. Yeah, so
Mhm.
Oh, well, yeah, lunchtime. Yeah, and
yeah,
we have an
lunchtime.
evening. So have a good day.
Yeah, have a
Yay.
good day too.
Stay metal.
Stay
Stay
metal.
metal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Y eso fue todo por hoy en Metal Meditations. Shining Star, ya saben, su disco completo sale este otoño, muy cerca ya. Yo soy Frank Jiménez, vocalista de Awaken Serenity, eso, como decía. Y host del podcast Frank Zulus Meditations. Un saludo al buen tío Cobarro. Stay metal. Solo en metalmemesmx, no se les olvide.